Welcome back to the IT Club. In today's video we're going to look at CPUZ is the best, I can say the best free software you can use in terms of if you want to check out your PC specs, if is your RAM on the same frequency, like what type of processor do you have. So this software will help you figure out all those important hardware components in case you need to upgrade them, or you're just getting into you're just into IT and you want to just check out, you're curious what are your specs, is your RAM running on the same frequency. So CPUZ will help you figure out all the necessary information you need to know. So if you don't have it yet, you can easily go to Google, you search for CPUZ on your PC, and then you click on the first link, just download the file. It's less than 5 MBs, so it will easily download. Then you can just install it on your PC, and then we open it, we see what you can find on CPUZ. So CPUZ, okay, I'll open mine. Yeah, so it's opening, just give it a second. Okay, so CPUZ is on. So now if you can see here, this CPU name, so usually the CPU name you can easily Google it on Google. So this is a type of generation of the processor itself. So you can see you're running an i5 processor, or whatever processor you see, or the processor you use, you can easily see it here. So, and the gen's name, you can see it there. And what socket type do you use? For me, I'm using socket 1155. So LGA meaning LAN grid array. Yeah, there's also pinned grid array, meaning the one which has actual pins on the processor itself. So this is how much power it uses. Okay, so if you see here, this is my core speed. So you can see core speeds, your cache. So you have level 1 cache, level 2 and level 3. So I'm running a 4-core 4-thread processor. So now the cool part is here when we go on memory. So you can easily, you see this is, I'm running, my motherboard uses DDR3. So you can easily check if your motherboard uses DDR3 or 2 or 4. And then you can also see if your motherboard supports dual channel, meaning it has let's say 4 slots where you need to plug in RAM in either one side and the other side, depending on the type of motherboard you use. So here we can easily see, and you can even see how much RAM you have. Let's say you just installed RAM, you want to see if it's showing up correctly. You can also use CPUZ to see what's the RAM you have. Okay, so at the moment, yeah, you can also check for graphics. What type of graphics card you use, what are the cores, what's the speed of the graphics card. Okay, so now I like this SPD. So here, this is where now we can test and see what is the frequency of the RAM we are using in the first slot to the second slot. If it has 4 slots, you see 4. Okay, so for this board it only has 2 slots. So my first slot here, yeah, I'm using DDR3 as I said. So my memory module size, you see, I can see it from here, is 8 GB. But my bandwidth is, I'm using a 4800. So meaning or it's running at a speed of 800 megahertz per second. So I can easily compare my first and my second. So if you see, all of them are running on the same frequency, which is 800 megahertz. So meaning my two RAMs will work together perfectly because they are running on the same frequency. But let's say if the other one was running on, let's say maybe 900 megahertz or something like that, meaning it will be forced to run on 800 because the PC will only